Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, and today I'm going to be reacting to the new series Dragon Ball Super episode 28 and 29. So I'm starting off Super on episode 28 because a lot of you guys said watch the first two movies, which was Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F, and that basically skips 1 through 27. So thank you for people who recommended that, because I did kind of like skim through those episodes and it basically was those movies, man. So we're starting off on episode 28, but the last thing we saw right before this episode happens, Frieza actually came back and he did his thing trying to like get revenge for Goku killing him. He obviously didn't succeed, but another big thing that happened is that the Saiyan God form, originally it was red, and you needed 5 other Saiyans in order to make that form. The last movie, we saw that Goku was actually able to achieve a similar form, if not it was the same thing or something, but instead red hair, he had blue hair. So that's another big thing that happened in Resurrection of F, and then Frieza died and yada yada yada. So for these 2 episodes, I'm going to continue doing the double episodes since the series is pretty long. Get through it faster, start new things faster, For these 2 episodes, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if we're jumping into a new saga with like a different villain or in a different plot and all that stuff, but let's see what's next. If you guys are enjoying my Dragon Ball journey so far and you guys want to see all these uncut reactions early, make sure to check out my Patreon. The link will be in the description. Without further ado, it's going to be Dragon Ball Super episode 28 and 29. Let's go. Hey everyone, just want to give a special thanks and a shout out to my Patreons for supporting me. Over on my Patreon, you'll gain early access to all of my uncut reactions on top of other perks. Check out my Patreon, the link is in the description.
The 6th universe's destroyer. His name is Champa.
Okay, so a new character named Champa. Is that Beerus? That did not look like Beerus. That looked like a fat Beerus for a second.
49,995.
Oh, they're training on the planet?
It's hard to believe, but these suits somehow managed to create more grueling resistance than the artificial gravity in Bulma's latest state-of-the-art training room. Damn, this is really tough.
He had to add those extra details.
You two seem to be adjusting quite well to those suits and are moving around rather nimbly in them.
What was that?
Oh, for goodness sake. They always just show up without any warning.
Huh?
Oh, so maybe it wasn't... Yeah, maybe it was Champa. The fat Beerus that I saw for a second. Because, yeah, that did not look like Beerus. So I'm not hallucinating. It was a fat Beerus.
We could have landed closer, and perhaps arrived in a somewhat more elegant and dignified fashion.
So is this like the opposite of those
When you're a
two?
big star like me, you have to make a big entrance, something with a little panache.
I think so, because he has the ear thing on the other
oh,
ear.
Look, we've got him all flustered. Well, Beerus, you can just keep on quaking in your boots until I arrive.
Yeah, because Beerus has it on the left and this guy has it on the right. And he's wearing they're both wearing the opposite color, so they're literally opposite of Beerus and Whis.
Come now. Pick up the pace or we'll never get there.
Bro, that's me trying to do cardio low-key.
Time to knock on his door nice and loud.
I wonder what the relationship is between this guy and Beerus. Or just them and Whis and Beerus in general. Are they related? I wonder if that's like Beerus' brother or some shit.
Where are you numbskulls hiding?
Yo, Beerus!
There you are!
Whoa, what the hell is that for? Hey! Knock it off, will ya?
Damn. Ooh, and he got big ears too, so he's definitely hearing that.
Well, that's a hell of a way to
I
greet
wonder if
someone
Whis and the other one are
Beerus.
related.
You're no Saiyan.
Oh, they don't know each other.
Who are you?
Oh, they don't know each other.
Your face, Lord.
Huh? Who are you? It's me, you fool! It's Champa!
Oh, so it is. Well, what do you want?
What? That's all you have to say for yourself? You know it's dangerous to just go popping off like that without warning.
Damn, they look identical. I still don't know what Whis is. Like, what is he?
Who is this glutton?
Hey, what's with those guys? Are they disciples of yours?
Well, yes. Something like that, I suppose.
The voice actor for Champa sounds very familiar.
Doesn't he kind of look like Lord Beerus?
Yeah.
Like if Lord Beerus ate another Lord Beerus.
I'm pretty sure he can
So
hear you
who are
guys.
then? You look like Lord Beerus, only a lot fatter.
My, aren't you the rude one? May I present Lord Beerus's twin brother, Lord Champa.
Oh shit, but how did he
Whoa,
not
they're
know?
twins? You're kidding me.
Please show some proper respect. He's a destroyer after all.
If they're twins,
He's a
how did he
what?
not know
Are
about
you saying
him?
that there are 2 destroyers?
Well, not in this realm. Lord Champa is the destroyer of the 6th universe.
You're suggesting that there's a
Hey, who's stronger, you or Lord Beerus?
Damn. Just totally stole his moment.
Given their physiques, it should be obvious.
Hey now! Not
Okay,
cool.
is her and Whis related then, since they are?
So, what is it you want from me, Champa?
The fact is, I came here to give you a taste of something devilishly world-shattering. Something that you aren't likely to get over easy.
Is you gonna say it? Like shit.
All right, Vados, lay it on him.
Yes, as you wish.
Lord have mercy, I do not have that patience. Fuck is that? Okay, so we're kind of getting like a opposite doppelganger of Whis and Beerus. Like they're literally opposites of each other in every way, shape, and form. Literally every way, shape, and form. So they're from like another universe. So I wonder if we're gonna get into that like multi-universal shit kind of thing. We kind of did with Future Trunks, so we're kind of mixing that in a little bit, I think. Maybe not in the same exact concept, but similar. Because Beerus didn't know about this dude, and then they're like, oh, he's your twin brother. It's like, what? How can you have a twin brother and not know? Unless like, you know, there's certain circumstances of that shit. But you would think they would like be somewhat aware of each other's presence since they're that important, you know? Both destructions are like god of destruction, you know? But since those two are related, kinda, not really, I don't really know. I wonder if the girl and Whis is also related too. And I love how Goku and Vegeta are just standing there watching all this stuff being like, what the fuck? But so far we're getting introduced to 2 new characters and they're about to drop the plot on us, I think. Because something tells me they're not going to be the villains of this saga, whatever saga we're in, if we're even in a saga or whatever. I feel like it's going to be somebody else and we're about to see who. And I feel like these 2 characters are going to be the same exact thing as like Beerus and Whis, like in like, you know, plot wise. They're not bad guys, but they're not heroes at the same time. They're kind of just there, you know? They're very neutral, but they also have their moments of good and bad. But so far, let's see what they're about to say and see, you know, if they're about to like introduce a new villain or the plot for the next 20-ish episodes. Can't you just say it? Like, what is all this
Wait,
shit?
aren't those just plain old eggs?
Nothing plain or old about them. These here are the eggs of the newly discovered Don bird, hard-boiled. Don't be shy, here, have a taste.
You eat one first. Because if he eats one, then you'll know it's safe. I wouldn't trust anyone handing shit to me like that, especially if you're sus.
Delicious!
Now admit it. Food from the 6th universe makes whatever slop you offer here taste like hot, sweaty garbage.
Damn.
Don't just stand there. Show them.
Of course. Right away, my lord.
All the food that they discovered. Ramen. Ramen's good. If you know which one to get. Dude, I literally just chew through pain. Like, if food's that good, but it's hot temperature-wise, I just eat through it. I just eat through the pain. Especially if I'm hungry.
Wow, unexpected.
Yeah, the food on Earth is pretty good, depending on where you go. I would say America has probably, like, from what I've tasted, America probably has the worst food. The best food is probably some shit that you would go over, across seas. Like Ethiopian food, whew, that slaps. Indian food,
Where did you get this from?
A curious planet called Earth.
A weird name.
That's just the start. Earth is positively brimming with all kinds of scrumptious treats, so many, in fact, that I can't
Sushi.
even count them.
Vados! Surely we must have one of these Earths in the 6th universe too! So find it!
Yes, sir. Right away.
Well, to begin with, there are a total of 12 universes.
Oh.
The universe that we're all standing in at the moment is known as the 7th universe.
So are there other Vegetas and Gokus?
Lord Champa and Vados crossed over into our 7th from their home in the 6th. These two universes are remarkably similar and have an almost twin-like relationship to one another. You see, things generally occur in pairs, and so for everything there exists a corresponding counterpart. For example, the 1st and 12th universes go together, as do the 2nd and 11th ones. This is because any two universes whose numbers add up to 13 are considered natural counterparts.
Oh, okay.
No, sister, it should be much farther down than that. Ah, there it is.
So I'm assuming that Whis and her have the same relationship as Beerus and Champa.
I'm sorry, Whis lady,
That's
but that
Earth?
looks nothing like Earth.
That's Earth in her
Well, that's
universe.
odd. Perhaps you should look further back into the planet's history.
Oh.
Ah, so that's what happened there.
It would seem that the 6th universe's Earth was plunged into a foolish conflict.
Yeah.
Which wiped out its entire population.
What the fuck is he doing?
Well, that's downright tragic, Champa. I guess you just don't have any Earthlings left in your lousy universe. Meaning no one to make those dishes for you.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, our Earth has seen its fair share of catastrophes too. I mean, even Vegeta here threatened to turn it into space dust once or twice.
Bruh.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, right? Bringing shit up from the past, bro. What happens in the past stays in the past, bro.
Let's have a contest, eh?
A contest? What exactly are you proposing?
To switch
I mean,
places.
a fighting competition, obviously.
To take
And
over the
if I win,
universe.
we trade Earths with each other.
Really?
Earths,
You want
yeah.
to fight me?
That'd be a good fight.
You said fighting, not pie eating, right?
You watch your damn mouth, you scrawny punk!
The fat jokes, bro. Oh, the skinny jokes. Uno reverse card him.
What now?
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. Hey! Hey!
Oh.
Wait for me, Vegeta!
He backed the fuck up so quickly. Damn, y'all are close to each other. So I wonder if in the other, 10 universes, are there other, like, Beeruses and shit?
That's enough.
Damn. Yeah, look at their staffs. Opposite, too.
No, don't stop.
Oh, Lord. Can they fly on this planet?
I'm sorry, but we couldn't stand idly by and allow one destroyer to engage another in combat.
The two of you must know your combat would inevitably lead to the rather inconvenient annihilation of both the 6th and 7th universes.
Oh.
They talk about it like it's no big deal. Seeing as
This
you were the
isn't their
one to
first
suggest
rodeo.
we fight each other in the first place, Champa, this is all your fault.
No, this is your fault for not letting me finish what I wanted to say. I wasn't proposing we simply fight each other. This will be between contestants we choose from each of our universes.
Ooh,
Let's
that's
see.
more interesting.
How about we have teams of 5? So to begin with, we'll each send out one competitor.
I want to know
And
what's
whoever
on
wins
his
that
team.
first fight will move on. They'll continue facing off like that one-on-one until the final team's captain is defeated.
Amusing idea, but why should I? What would I gain from such a silly contest?
That is true.
But if your 7th universe fighters win,
Okay, so
I'll
they can
give
fly.
all 6 of them to you.
Hear that? Those things sound kind of like Dragon Balls, don't they?
We already have those in our universe, so we won't need yours.
Dragon Balls? Is that what you're talking about? Tell me, would those happen to have been forged by Namekians?
Well, now,
Yep.
where are they?
Yep.
I knew it! The same is true where I come from, except those Dragon Balls you speak of were in fact long ago carved out of fragments of much larger wish orbs by the ancient Namekian.
I wonder if the Namekians in his universe are purple. Because purple's the opposite of green, I think.
If they're worthless without all 7, then what good would your 6 do me? Add in the fact that you're so quick to wager them, and it's clear to me that you have neither hope nor expectation of ever finding the last one.
I bet Bulma can find it in no
G-
time.
fuck-
What was that?
Huh?
It's true. Knowing Bulma, she can whip up a device capable of locating
Yeah.
Super Dragon Balls.
I'm really curious to see
All
who's
right,
going to be
then.
on Champa's
I could use
team.
a good battle. Huh?
Ah, splendid! We have ourselves a deal!
The only one happy about is Goku.
Hell yeah!
What a shocker. Okay, so I do remember one comment. I forgot where I read it off of. It was one off of my videos. It was either off of my Patreon or my YouTube. But one of you guys said there was like some sort of tournament that happens in Super, and that's when like that person's favorite villain gets introduced. So I wonder if you're talking about this. So on Beerus' team is definitely going to be Goku and Vegeta, and I don't know who else he's going to recruit. It'll probably be Piccolo and then, you know, Gohan, and I don't know who else. If he was smart, I would pick Majin Buu. But on Champa's team, I'm very curious to know if, since like, you know, they're basically opposite of each other, I wonder if we're going to get like an evil like Goku, or like the opposite Goku, Vegeta, and everybody else that's on Earth that we know, just in Champa's universe version thing. And I also wonder if they're gonna look similar to them or just gonna be opposite. But I will say, so far what I've seen from Super, and I'm including the 2 movies, the plot is alright, but I guess the reason why the plots start is kind of childish so far. Like, the reason why Beerus went off in the first place is because he didn't get a cup of pudding. And now we're starting this big old tournament battle shit or something because they want to swap Earths because of the food. That is it. So, childish reasons, but it's leading to decent plots, I guess you can say. I guess I'm saying is like the foundation of all these plots is kind of childish, but like I guess everything that's being stacked on top of it will be good, hopefully. But for this episode, let's see if we get introduced to any of those characters or, you know, fighters on Champa's team. Maybe we'll get to go back to Earth and Bulma will whip up that like dragon radar specifically for that universe. But let's see what's gonna go on.
Combat matches are a go. The captain is someone stronger than Goku.
Okay. So they're just making Beerus' team, I guess.
Now we just have to decide where to hold this competition. Oh, I know the perfect place. Why don't we do it on the planet with no name, the one that's floating in neutral space? That way neither of us will have home team advantage.
I know, let's make it like the World Martial Arts Tournament.
And what might that entail, Saiyan?
You lose when you surrender or if you step outside the ring. And there's no killing or weapons allowed.
There should be a written test for anyone who wants to enter. We don't need some mindless monster on either side. You need a brain big enough to understand the rules.
Oh, all right, fine. So,
okay.
The game shall begin at 7 o'clock sharp, 1 week from today by the 8th solar calendar. Good day.
Oh, wow, it's that soon. Okay. So we're probably gonna get the start of the competition in like 3 episodes.
If that's the best Beerus has to offer, then we have absolutely nothing to worry about, Vardos.
Vardos?
The 7th universe's Earth and all of its delicious goodies will belong to us soon enough!
Man, things are starting to get interesting now.
Yeah, take off that fucking suit. Yeah, that must weigh a ton.
This
Jesus.
competition is merely a waypoint for me.
Jesus, they're singing
What I'm
in the
really
fucking
after
ground.
is the title of #1 warrior. Someday I'm going to take them all
They
down.
still have
Beerus,
Whis'
Whis,
signature.
Champa, and Vardos.
These matches are 5-on-5, right? So I wonder who else Lord Beerus is gonna pick to fill out the rest of our team.
Yeah, right?
Get a move on or we're leaving you here. Yes, sir.
Huh?
Right away, sir.
I will say first on the animation, I don't like how they're animated smaller, like muscle-wise.
If the Super Dragon Ball's really that huge, then hopefully its signature will be strong enough to compensate for the increase in distance. I just need to tweak the radar's design. Just gather up the Earth's Dragon Balls and have Shenron tell us where the Super Dragon Ball is hidden.
Oh.
That could work.
Great idea.
Oh yeah!
Shit.
Must admit I'm impressed.
Right?
Turns out you really
Everyone
are more than
was.
just an overbearing nag.
She smacked him
Been a
again.
long time since I've seen someone strike you like that, my lord.
Ah, you little Oh, never mind. In light
Wow.
of your smart proposal, I'll let it pass.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, wow, he let that one slide?
Go fetch. Yes, sir.
Damn.
The dragon radar. Honey, bye.
Jesus. I have never heard anything about Champa. I've never even seen this motherfucker. Like, I've seen, like, you know, pictures of Super and some of their characters, like Jiren, the big, bald, like, buff alien. And I've seen Beerus and Whis. I've never seen these two.
A planet with no name, huh? That just won't do. I know! I'll come up with a brilliantly eloquent new moniker for it. I shall dub thee the Nothing Planet! Huh?
That's about the right size, I think. What size, my lord?
50 standard lengths aside ought to be sufficient. Make it too big and the spectators can't be
Wow,
close
she
enough
can
to
just
the
make
action.
anything. Mirrors. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Beerus. Teams. Okay, this is actually looking pretty cool, not gonna lie.
I summon forth the eternal dragon Shenron!
You really get things done quickly, don't you, Vegeta? Precisely what I look for in a gopher.
You don't feed people by humiliating them! Ignore him, sweetie. You did good.
Aw.
Hey! Are you nuts? You know I hate your sneak attacks!
Sneak attacks. He got that shit done fast. So, hey. But I love how he was more embarrassed than anything with that. But okay, so they're about to get the 7th ball. And of course it's the 4-star ball. But how the fuck do you lose something like that? I mean, the thing is as big as the fucking planet, for God's sake. How the hell do you lose something like that or can't find something like that? Like, what? And plus, if their energy is like, you know, that crazy high, wouldn't you be able to sense it or something? I don't know if they can do that or whatever. And I'm kind of surprised that Bulma was able to, you know, summon Shenron. I thought only like Namekians can do that. But they're about to find the 7th ball. And not gonna lie, they're moving this along pretty quickly, which I like though. Not complaining about that whatsoever. I like the pacing of it. They're moving on things pretty quickly. Champa's getting the ring ready for the fight. And they're basically setting up for the tournament basically. So I think for the rest of the episode, I think Champa's gonna get the tournament ready, you know, like the location and all that stuff, the stand, the ring, everything. Meanwhile, Team Goku's gonna get the Dragon Balls and everything, you know, get it set, so the deal's set. So if one wins, one loses, you know, the deal's set. And then I think the next bundle of episodes, like the next 2 episodes that I'll watch, it'll be about getting the teams together, and I think that's when we're gonna see a lot of the, like, you know, new characters, especially Champa's team, and then we'll get the fight. I will admit this might be a little bit weird. I kind of prefer Vegeta's old personality rather than the personality we're seeing now. Like, yes, he has his moments of being like old and, you know, like being stuck up, ego, like, you know, basically a dickhead. But when he's around Beerus, I get why he acts that way, but it's just like, at the same time, I'm like, it's not the Vegeta I'm used to seeing. So I kind of look at it like, that's kind of weird, because, you know, Vegeta doesn't bow to anybody, doesn't take shit from anybody, doesn't listen to anybody. It's just Vegeta in his own world. But now that's no longer the case because he has a family, he has friends. He basically has a, you know, regular life now. And with Beerus, you know, being the, like, literally the god of destruction, Vegeta is batshit scared of him. So it kind of throws me off when he acts like that towards Beerus. I get why, again, but I'm just not used to seeing him like that.
I am the Dragon Shenron. I shall grant you any 3 wishes. Now speak your first wish.
Here.
How long is this dragon? Like, he's still coming out of the,
It's the last Super Dragon Ball. So,
Can he even control that from another universe? See, he's still coming out of the balls, like...
I can't.
You can't?
Yeah.
Space is so very vast. I'm afraid my powers are not so almighty that I can pinpoint one object floating in its boundless expanse.
Well, that's disappointing, isn't it?
Feels like I'm forgetting something. Oh! Oh, right, King Kai! I'm supposed to ask Shenron to bring him back to life!
can't you just do it next time?
I guess.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Poor guy. Jesus Christ. That is not a flattering photo of Champa.
My lord, have you picked the 5 contestants you want to fight on our behalf?
Well, let's see. Those 2 fighters at Beerus' place look like Saiyans, didn't they? That means our team ought to have some Saiyans, too. We'll go scout talent as soon as you fix that.
Fix it? What's wrong?
You didn't make me handsome enough, Ados. I mean, you put my head on some fatso's body. Really?
Oh, good grief.
Now then, I'm afraid that we really must be getting back. Obviously, we still have to tell Monaka about the competition so he can prepare.
Whoa, hold on. Who's this Monaka guy?
Oh, we didn't tell you? He's a warrior Lord Beerus has chosen to fight for us.
Really?
You and Vegeta go fill the remaining 2 slots and let me know when you're done.
He's not a deity, is he? Come on, you gotta give me something here.
Jesus.
Leave me alone!
Oh, he has that screaming power too.
If
Nice.
You must know, Monaka just happens to be the strongest opponent I've ever gone up against. What? Strongest ever?
Aw, for real?
Come now, Saiyan. Don't tell me you thought you were the toughest I'd ever faced. I thought I'd made that clear to you before.
Damn.
You're number 2, Goku.
Monaka,
Second
okay.
best.
You're up early. Hey, what's that?
The Super Dragon Radar, of course.
Whoa, no way, really? Wow.
You know we're short on time. Take this seriously. Have you guys forgotten what they said yesterday?
I'll be back to pick you up in 5 of your Earth days. Please be ready at 1 o'clock sharp.
Okay, awesome.
I have to say, this other destroyer doesn't sound too bright. I mean, if these Super Dragon Balls really can grant any wish, no matter how impossible, then he wouldn't need to make this wager. He could just use them to ask for an exact copy of Earth, couldn't he?
Bro, she's smart.
Deities such as myself don't make wishes. Though
Oh
if we
no.
did, it might be more like, wipe out all of existence!
So, are they gonna take the Super Dragon Ball from this universe to the other one?
Yeah, but if you did that, there wouldn't be anything good left for you to eat.
And where would be the fun in a universe where nothing at all exists? Well, maybe you're right. Let's go, Whis.
Yes, sir.
The look on his face when he said that. Listen, we don't know what kind of dangerous wish Beerus would make if he got the chance. If what Beerus said is right, and there's a possibility our universe has Super Dragon Balls too, then I say we use this thing to collect them all first. That way, if he does make a horrible wish, we have the chance to cancel it out.
Okay. So they're gonna go looking for balls in their universe.
I really don't think Beerus would wipe out all of existence without a good reason.
Yeah, I agree. Say what you will about the guy, but he didn't blow up the Earth, even when he told us he would.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Where's Bulma?
If you boys won't help me, that's no problem. I have other ways to get what I want.
Who's she calling?
Hi, sis!
Bulma has a sister?
Right?
Oh, hey Bulma, long time no talk.
You're pals with Jocko, right? Listen, could you ask him to come over to my place, like, now?
Sure, I'll tell him. No sweat.
It's funny how no one knew that she had a sister.
My sister wants you to get over to her place as quick as possible. Cool?
Oh, you're talking about Bulma, right? Whenever she's involved, trouble is close at hand.
Yeah.
Tell her you couldn't get through to me or just make something else up.
Quit your whining and get your butt here pronto, or else I'll send my husband to attack Galactic Patrol headquarters.
Damn. I love how she's getting other people to do her work. Oh, that's funny. Do this or I'll get my husband to do this.
I'll thank you not to use my good name to threaten people.
You're right.
Yeah, Bulma, but what good is calling Jocko here gonna do?
I'm not telling you jerks anything. Why don't you go and do some of that training you love so much?
Alright.
Okay.
Cool, be careful out there.
Exactly.
Hold on, are you serious?
So she's gonna go off and find them herself.
You can be such a pain sometimes.
Listen, we're all
You're
the
the
way
one
on
to
the
talk.
edge of the universe, so we can't search every part of it from here. And I can't make the radar any more powerful. So to find the Super Dragon Balls, we're gonna have to go to the center of the universe.
The universe will be fine. Don't worry about it, Bulma. Besides, I've got to meet this Monaka guy.
Y'all, I feel so bad for Bulma. Alright, and that was the first 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Super. But honestly, I feel Bulma's pain, man. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes talking to guys definitely looks like that. You're trying to talk to them or about something serious and they just do stuff like that. But Bulma's gonna go off with Jocko looking for the rest of these Super Dragon Balls. I'm very curious to know what kind of dragon is tied to the Super Dragon Balls. Like, are they gonna look any different? Is it just gonna be like a super big dragon since the balls are like fucking huge? And meanwhile, Vegeta and Goku are gonna go train. But we're getting introduced to this new character. I totally missed the name or I just don't remember it. Monaka? Something like that? I don't know. I wonder what he looks like, if he's like an alien, if he's a human, or if he's like some sort of like weird Saiyan kind of looking thing. And I'm still curious to know who's gonna be on Champa's team. But I think we got the plot set for the next like good 20-ish episodes. It's gonna be about this tournament, but like before we start the tournament, we gotta get the Dragon Balls all together. And while they're getting all that together, the teams are gonna be like, you know, teaming up or like getting together. Then the tournament's gonna go down, and then the result of the tournament is gonna happen, whether like, you know, Champa wins or loses and gets Earth. But I feel like there's gonna be more towards the end of the tournament. Like, you know, I feel like Champa's gonna lose, but then he's not gonna accept his loss and try to like, you know, do some sneaky shit. Or maybe we do get a fight between Beerus and Champa, who knows. But that's what I'm getting at so far. That's what the plot is so far. So for the next 2 episodes, let's see if we get introduced to any of the new characters. We get to see Champa's team, and we get to see Bulma collect all the Dragon Balls by herself because, you know, Goku and Vegeta will be Goku and Vegeta. Kind of surprised we haven't seen anyone else yet. And I'm talking about like Gohan, Piccolo, like, you know, everyone else. But I guess until next episode, we'll see if, you know, they'll show up, if the teams are gonna form, and if Bulma gets the Dragon Balls. If you guys are enjoying my Dragon Ball Super series so far and you guys want to see all these uncut reactions early, make sure to check out my Patreon. The link will be in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future reactions. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.